Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Bruno.
Hi. Tell us what you like about FDT. One feature.
Oh, so in the newer features, in the newer, I think it's the M2 release.
Yes.
We now have the project setup menus and the new project or SDK menus. Those are exactly what I was missing.
My favorite thing about FDT is refactoring. It's amazing. It's fast.
FDT, I like it. I like code completion. I like the refactoring. I like the small footprints. I like creating new projects. I like how you can specify the folder that a new project is put in when you create one.
Thank you, man.
Awesome. Yeah, it's perfect. The best feature about FDT is the quick fix. It's just awesome. You just make a mistake, it tells you right there you got an error, you roll over it, you hit that Apple One, and bang, you've got everything to fix it right there at your fingertips. It's super fast, it's super easy, and you don't even have to think about it.
I've been playing with the Milestone 2, the project management stuff, the project templates, which is one of the features I asked for a very, very long time. And when I was in Germany at FFK, I got to go out to Aachen and meet the team and go over how they're implementing it, and it's something that really impressed me. And it's something that no other editor really has. Being able to set up your own project template is really great. What I've been doing is putting all my stuff on GitHub and checking it out and disconnecting all the Git stuff and trying to set it up. It's like in the end. So I'm going back through and taking all of my ant builds and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff I'm doing with Android and putting those into project templates, and I'll be releasing them for everyone to use. Hopefully, if you guys like them enough, you'll release them, and I guess the next milestone, so that people can have some really powerful templates. But I think it's a big step forward, and one of the things that's always been a concern of mine with FDT is accessibility, how to get up and running quickly, how you get started. And what I really like is that you guys left it open to anyone. So instead of you being told what to do, like the way the Flash builder does it, where you have no choice. Like, I don't want a bin debug or bin release. I just want a bin folder, and I want all my stuff put in the correct places, and I want a build folder and all that stuff. I am now in control, and I don't have to fight the editor to actually implement that workflow.
I'm gonna keep the tag on too because it makes me feel all ghetto.
And he lights too. It's got lights.
Does it really?
Yeah.
This is Stacey.
Behind, I think it's behind the button. It's from my daughter. Yeah, she.
Oh no way.
Oh, dude, teacher anyone?
Nice. I'm taking that to the club tonight.
Totally. That's awesome. I'm totally gonna wear it for my present.
So, do I just say it?
Yeah.
Okay, I like code completion, I like code hinting, I like error control. The XML support's okay.
We'll cut that out.
Profiling in FDT4 is pretty good too.
Okay, cool.
My favorite thing about FDT, the dock icon. It's awesome, right? It's yellow, it's bright, shiny, illuminates my dock.
One of my favorite features in FDT now is quick fix. Just it makes it so easy when you're programming just to get your work done. It just allows you to do everything really quickly. Now in FDT4 though, I'm really excited about having projects and the ability to more closely integrate with things like version control with that project structure.
Yeah, one of the nicest features is real-time parsing, so that when you do some arrows, FDT is checking constantly if you have done some arrows and mark them in the source code. This is really nice. So usually in other IDEs you have to compile first and then see the errors that you have done, and that takes a lot of time.
My favorite thing about FDT is Bruno. Bruno and Michael, good guys.
Another great feature is the template system of FDT. So when you create a class, for instance, you can immediately say which superclass. You can search for the superclass, and you can also add interfaces. And when you generate the code, or say generate a class, the code is automatically created for you. So every method that should be overwritten or even implemented by the interface you selected before, it's already there. So don't bother with that.
That's cool.
I'm excited. I'm currently working on an open source project, and one of the main reasons that I'm excited is once I get a release, I'm going to be talking to Michael Plank, who promised that if it's a good project, there's a community source edition or a community edition of FDT for open source projects. So the licensing is the full product, but it's a free license for those working on the project. So yeah, I'm very pleased that FDT is supporting the community like that.
We use SOS company-wide actually for all of our Flash and Java products. Usually we just find that it's the simplest logger monitor to set up. We connect using the Flex 4 framework inside using the built-in loggers there. And I manage a whole bunch of developers, ActionScript developers, Java developers, and it's the easiest thing to set up for us right now. It's just double-click install and set up the socket and code, and they're off and running with logging. We use that, and I use it across the network as well. So we set up SOS machines, and then we connect external to it. So I can set up complete loggers on my own machines and have all the servers that we're running using Java connect to my home machine that I can watch for specific errors or something. So it's very helpful when debugging large-scale multiplayer games, which we do a lot of things. So we have lots of servers running, lots of different code, lots of different developers, all working across the same instances, and everything's running at the same time. And I want to be watching for errors in what everyone is doing. So it's very helpful to have that network connection. So the socket connector is very good. The SOS is very useful, very easy to set up. We have, even our QA teams use it, our artists use it, we use it for all of our tools. It's used company-wide right now, so it's great.
Perfect.
Yep. So my favorite FDT feature is the class-based generation when you do the auto fix and it pulls up the generate class dialog and you can choose the packages and what type of class it is and just hit enter and the class is created for you. There you go.
That's cool.
Template. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Robert Reinhardt, creator of VideoRx.com. It's my newest thing, and I have to say that part of building that site is using really powerful tools that let me do my job effectively, and FDT is just, I think, hands down the best ActionScript editor. Right? I mean, to me, just, you know, and don't get me wrong, I think you can modify other code environments to do similar things, but you have to buy more things on them, and, you know, just out of the box, it's so nice, especially if you got to get a team up and running. Like, when I worked at Schematic, FDT was more the standard that we all rallied behind than any other tool. Just because if we had to get consensus on a tool, FDT was the consensus, the one that we all had the consensus to use. And so,
oh, there's clapping. Yeah, people like it.
I think the important thing that we wanted to let the community know, people know that, you know, Flash Professional and FDT have been working together for quite some time. I think there's been a pretty good relationship with the two companies. You know, right now the way we look at it is FDT actually helps solve, you know, part of a workflow hole that, you know, Flash Professional was not addressing, and actually FDT came in and actually helped you know, fill that gap in and really help deliver higher development processes that we couldn't do it in a tool. So in a lot of ways we've actually been supportive of each other, and we feel that products like FDT and other products that the community has done have helped our tool a lot. And so in that sense, you know, it's one of those things that we really are thankful, really, for some of the support that we got from FDT. So yeah, I think it's hopefully it's a fruitful relationship that will continue on, and we look forward to see what else FDT can do with Flash Pro in the next couple cycles.
My favorite FDT feature has to be by far organize imports. There's a keyboard shortcut for it, Command-Shift-O if you're on OS X, or Control-Shift-O, I guess, if you're on a PC. Basically what that does is it'll automatically import any files or classes that you need for the objects in your class. As well, it will remove any that you currently aren't using of the imported statements that aren't being used in your class. And as well, you can right-click in the file browser or File Explorer and do it on a whole selection of files, so a folder, for instance. This comes in super handy when coding, so you don't have to manually add import statements. You don't have to memorize what all these packages are. You can just simply type the class name, and FDT does the work for you.
I love the package level refactoring.
Well, the thing that I find about FDT that's brilliant is that, you know, it kind of changes how you work. It changes how you program stuff. Before, if you want a new variable name, you have to define the variable or whatever. But with FDT, you just start typing the name of something that you want, and then it gives you all these options. Do you want to make it a local variable? Do you want to make it a property of the class? And you find that it actually changes how you work. It's really empowering.
One of the features I really like about FDT is obviously the quick fix. That's as I'm typing some code, I'm able to actually, just hover over something, and the tool will actually go ahead and fix the code for me. So that's a great feature. Custom file templates and stuff like that. So really, there's a lot of great ActionScript specific features in FDT.
Thank you.